Chapter 6 Sprint Training Recovery. In this section, we're going to expand on some recovery techniques that you can do after a sprint session to improve your body's ability to recover from the intense workout that you had. Proper recovery is vital to avoid excessive soreness and will allow your body to build up the right muscles to improve your ability to sprint. There are three main aspects of recovery that you're going to cover, so keep reading. Water. Staying hydrated is necessary for all of your body's functions, and is especially important when your body is losing extra water through sweat and working harder than normal. Avoiding drinking a lot of water before you work out because you don't want it sloshing around your stomach as you run. But be sure to drink at least 3 glasses, 24 ounces of water within an hour after your workout, then continue drinking for the rest of the day. Nutrition. If you're not giving your body what it needs to build your muscles up and recover from an intense workout, you're going to find yourself struggling day after day. If you want your body to be as healthy as possible, you can't do it with exercise alone. So if you haven't already made changes to your diet to improve your health, it's time to start. Shortly after your workout, you want to give your body a big dose of protein and a few simple sugars. Protein is what your muscles will use to repair the damage you did during the workout and make your muscles stronger. Simple sugars are important because you have likely burned through what you had in your body before. Having a protein shake with a piece of fruit is a perfect post-workout snack. About an hour after your workout, you'll want to eat a good meal that includes more lean protein, some healthy fats, and lots of vegetables. Getting plenty of vegetables will not only give you some more good carbohydrates that your body can use, but it will also provide you with a ton of antioxidants which help remove the waste your muscles burn during the workout. Sleep. You want to make sure that you're getting plenty of sleep when you're pushing your body hard for sprinting training. If possible, you should take a nap about 2 hours after your workout. The timing is important because it's about 2 hours after your exercise that your body really starts repairing the muscle damage, so allowing yourself to completely rest during that time will help your body focus fully on recovery. It's also important that you're getting enough sleep at night. Most adults should be getting between 7 and 8 hours of sleep every night. Sprint training and exercising in general should help you feel more tired at the end of the day. But if you're still not getting all the sleep you need, there are a number of techniques that you can try that will help you get a full night of rest every night. The bottom line with recovery is that the better you recover, the better you can sprint on the next training day. Chapter 8 What to look for when buying sprinting gear and apparel. Having the right gear when sprint training will help you run faster and avoid injury, but having the wrong gear will slow you down and can actually cause injuries. That's why taking your time and selecting the right gear at the beginning is so important to your success as a sprinter. It's also why we're taking the time in this course to discuss the gear that you will need. Running spikes. These are the most important part of your sprinting gear, so we're going to spend the most amount of time discussing them. Spikes are special running shoes that are designed for various field and track events, so you need to look for one specifically for the distance you'll be running. You should be able to find what you need at a sports or running specialty store. Spikes provide traction between you and the ground right where you need it. In sprinting, all the spikes are on the front part of your foot to allow you to grip the track and launch yourself forward with every stride. They have a lot of spikes compared to other running shoes and rarely have any in the heel portion of the foot since you don't need them there. Try on a few pairs before settling on what you buy. Most sprinters prefer to have their spikes to be snug compared to other types of training shoes and other events. Some even get spikes a full size smaller than the other running shoes. Although it's up to you to decide. Keep in mind that as you're running fast, you want your shoes to be with you 100% and not have any looseness that could trip you up. This will easily be your biggest investment when it comes to sprinting gear. While high-end spikes will easily cost you $100 or more, you can find a decent pair for around $50. However, these shoes should last you for several years, which makes them well worth the investment even if you have to replace some of the spikes along the way. Running shorts. The most important thing about running shorts for sprinting is that they are made of a material that is breathable, comfortable, and flexible. For training, they're really the only thing that matters. For racing, you will usually want something that is form-fitting as to limit your wind resistance. If you're planning on sprinting in competitions, it's a good idea to also practice in your racing clothes for familiarity. Running shirts. Everything that applies to running shorts also applies to shirts. The biggest thing to keep in mind when choosing a shirt for sprinting is that you want to make sure you are able to move your shoulders freely. This is why you see many Olympic athletes using vest or sleeveless uniforms. Warm-up and cool-down clothes. Because spikes are designed specifically for sprinting, you don't want to wear them during your warm-up or cool-down sessions, as this will make those harder and put more wear and tear on your spikes. So be sure to bring regular training shoes for those times, as well as sweats or other comfortable clothes that you can wear before and after your sprint training. Chapter 9. Plyometric Training. Although the primary focus of sprint training should be the actual sprinting itself to improve your speed and form, there are a number of other exercises that you can do to build up the muscles that you use to move fast. That's where plyometric training comes in. In this part of the course, we're going to explain what plyometric training is and give you 3 exercises that will help you with your speed. What is plyometric training? Plyometric training is also known as jump training because its main focus is on various high-intensity jumping exercises to increase your speed and strength. There are a number of different exercises that fall under the category of plyometric training, but you will have to be careful which ones you do because some are meant for strength training, whereas others will increase your speed. When adding plyometric exercises into your sprint training routine, be sure to do this on days that you are not sprinting. This is because these exercises are equally high-intensity exercises, and doing this along with sprints in the same day is too hard on your muscles. You should limit plyometric training to 2 days per week. Here are 3 plyometric exercises that will help you increase your speed. Forward bounce. For this exercise, you will essentially be sprinting one stride at a time. The goal is to use as much force as possible to move yourself forward into a long bound. Be sure to use proper sprint form for this drill as you drive yourself off the balls of your foot from one stride to another. This will help you maximize your power output for every stride you take and can help you lengthen your strides. Do 3 sets of forward bounds of 20 yards each while allowing yourself 2 to 3 minutes of rest between sets. Repetitive standing long jumps. This drill will help you coordinate your upper and lower body and will help you minimize the time you spend on the ground, which will help you move faster down the track. To do repetitive standing long jumps, begin with your feet in line with your shoulders, then jump forward as fast as you can. As soon as you touch the ground with the balls of your feet, launch yourself into another long jump, and so on. Do 3 sets of repetitive standing long jumps of 20 yards each, resting for 2 to 3 minutes in between sets. Depth jumps to standing long jumps. The objective of this plyometric exercise is to train your body to instantly explode forward when the balls of your feet hit the ground. To do a depth jump to a standing long jumps, start on a stable surface that is at least 1 foot high. Step off and be sure to land with both feet on the ground. Then immediately perform a single standing long jump. Do 3 sets of 5 depth jumps to standing long jumps with 2 to 3 minutes of rest in between.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.